Oh, little news. All right. I was down the field yesterday, and this is, I don't know if this is breaking news or not. I don't know how much you want to read into this or not, but I was down on the field, and it was pretty close to where the guys go down and pray right before the game, right before they line up for Renegade to come out and Osceola to plant the spear. And Winston Wright ran by, and a couple of people were asking when he'd be back, and I just said, "Hey, man, we need you back." And he looked us dead in the face and said, "I'll be back in 2 or 3 games." So, Winston Wright is not his own trainer. He's not the medical staff that'll have to clear him for play. He's not Mike Norvell, who ultimately has the final say. But Winston Wright looked me dead in the face yesterday and said, 2, 3 games. That'd be about October 1st, right? Get us through September. And you have Winston Wright back for what I've dubbed Hell Month. Wake Forest. Hopefully Hartman's not there. Wake Forest with Hartman, maybe. NC State and then Clemson. You get Winston Wright back for that. I think that's helpful. I think we all know he's not going to be back this week, right? Hasn't practiced. Even if he was back, I don't know if he's, well enough to be back. Maybe the Louisville game, maybe the BC game. I don't know how much you need him against BC. You'd help against Louisville if he was 100% or close to it. But you get him back for that Hell Month. A little breaking news on the Spaces. I tweeted this out yesterday, and then I wanted to talk to a couple of people, so I deleted the tweet and figured I'd talk to you guys about it now. Talk to a couple of people. I don't know who else you really need to talk with if the kid tells you something, right? Like, let me confirm the source. Well, the source was Winston Wright. So I don't know how much, how much confirming you need to do outside of that. But I try to talk to people, see if that timeline seemed to line up with what others thought. Kids are optimistic and, major comeback for, minor setback, major comeback type stuff. But Winston Wright back October-ish, be pretty big. A little bit of concern with Johnny Wilson. Obviously looked like he rolled up his ankle, walked out of the tent on his own power. That was the first thing that I was looking for. So where our seats were in the end zone, I was looking right into where the tent opens. And so the first thing I wanted to see was when he walked out of the tent, was he on someone's shoulders? Was he, kind of leaning on their shoulders, having to be propped up? He walked out of the tent and walked around on his own power the rest of the day, right? Wrapped his ankle up really, really tight. I don't even know if I'd call it gingerly from what I could see. I don't think he was out there strutting around like there was nothing wrong. But it didn't seem too bad. He kept moving, right? Any kind of ankle sprain, you want to keep moving. You want to keep as much weight on it and as much pressure as you can. After the game, Mike said that further evaluation needed to be done. In his press conference, I reached out to somebody to try and get an update on that as well. And they pretty much just gave me the same thing. Like, hey, we really need to kind of go in and do some more digging, let some swelling get down, see what things look like when the tape comes off, and go from there. I think it's something that could linger all year. But it's also, he should play. Like, I'd be pretty shocked if Johnny Wilson didn't play.